She tried to humiliate me in front of the entire class. But she didn't know the substitute teacher was recording everything. My best friend exposed my biggest secret on Snapchat. But karma came for her 5 minutes later. A girl stole my entire project and said I did nothing. Then she got destroyed in front of everyone. These are 3 real high school drama stories. And trust me, karma doesn't wait. Open book story 1. The classroom recording. She stood over my desk, laughing. The whole class was staring. She looked so confident, like she owned the room. But she had no idea. The substitute teacher was recording everything. Everyone froze. My hands were shaking under the desk. My face felt hot. She was smirking at me, like this was the funniest thing she'd ever done. Her friends were giggling behind her. Even some random kids were looking. I wanted to disappear. But then I noticed something. Mr. Davis wasn't smiling. He was watching. And his phone was pointed right at her. My name is Jenna. I'm a junior at Riverside High. And the girl laughing at me? That's Madison Clark. Madison is one of those girls who thinks high school is her personal kingdom. Cheer captain. Homecoming court. Dating Tyler Reed. You know the type. We used to be friendly in middle school. But freshman year everything changed. I got paired with Tyler for a history project. We worked together at the library a few times. That's it. But Madison decided I was trying to steal her boyfriend. Which was insane. Tyler barely noticed I existed. Since then Madison's made it her mission to embarrass me whenever possible. Tripping me in the hallway. Spreading rumors. Posting screenshots of my old cringy Instagram captions. It was exhausting. But I never fought back. I just stayed quiet. Kept my head down. Focused on my grades. Until that Wednesday morning in English class. Our regular teacher Mrs. Patterson was out sick. So we had a substitute. Mr. Davis. He was young. Maybe late 20s. And he seemed really nervous. Madison saw an opportunity. We were supposed to be working on group discussion questions. But Madison kept whispering to her friends. Giggling. Looking at me. I tried to ignore it. Then she raised her hand. Mr. Davis, she said sweetly. Can I ask Jenna a question about the book? He nodded. Looking relieved someone was participating. Madison turned to me. Her smile was fake. Dangerous. So Jenna, she said loudly. Did you actually read the book? Or did you just use Spark Notes like usual? The class went silent. My stomach dropped. I had read the book. Cover to cover. I always did the reading. I read it, I said quietly. Madison laughed. Really? Because yesterday you told Chloe you didn't understand the ending. That was a lie. I never said that. That's not what I said, I replied. My voice was shaking. I said the symbolism was confusing. Madison rolled her eyes dramatically. Right. Because you're so smart. Her friends laughed. A few other kids snickered. Tyler was in the back row. He looked uncomfortable but didn't say anything. Madison leaned closer. Maybe if you spent less time stalking my boyfriend, you'd actually understand the homework. My face burned. Everyone was staring. Some people were filming on their phones. I felt tears starting. But I blinked them back. I looked at Mr. Davis, hoping he'd say something. He just stood there, frozen, looking at his lesson plan. Madison smirked. She thought she won. But then Mr. Davis cleared his throat. Madison, he said calmly. Can you come here for a second? She looked confused. But she got up, walking to his desk confidently. He turned his phone screen toward her. I couldn't hear what he said. But I saw her face change. The confidence drained away. Her eyes went wide. She looked back at her friends. Then at me. Panicking. Mr. Davis spoke loud enough for everyone to hear. I've been recording audio for my student teaching portfolio, he said. The school approved it. It captures classroom dynamics. He paused. Everything that was just said is recorded. And I'm required to report bullying behavior to administration. The room went dead silent. Madison's face turned bright red. I was just joking, she stammered. It wasn't bullying. Mr. Davis didn't smile. That's for Principal Hernandez to decide. Madison had to go to the principal's office immediately. She grabbed her bag. Everyone watched her leave. Her friends looked shocked. Tyler looked uncomfortable. The second she left, people started whispering. By lunch the whole school knew. Madison Clark got sent to the office for bullying. In front of everyone. Proof. She got 2 days of lunch detention. And she had to write me an apology letter. The cheer coach made her sit out of practice for a week. Her Instagram comments were brutal. People were calling her out. Even her own friends were distancing themselves. And Tyler? He came up to me in the library that Friday. Hey Jenna, he said awkwardly. I'm sorry about what happened. Madison can be intense. I just nodded. It's fine. He smiled. You didn't deserve that. You're actually really smart. Then he walked away. Madison saw us talking. From across the library. Her face was furious. But she couldn't do anything. Because now everyone was watching her. I'm not gonna lie. It felt good. I didn't plan revenge. I didn't fight back. I just let the truth speak for itself. Madison still acts like she runs the school. But people see her differently now. They know who she really is. Me. I stopped being afraid of her. Because I realized something. Bullies only have power if you give it to them. The second you stand your ground, they crumble. But honestly, that wasn't even the craziest thing that happened that month. Story 2 is even more dramatic. Open book story 2, the Snapchat leak. She leaked my secret to the entire school. Posted it on her Snapchat story for everyone to see. But she didn't expect her secret to blow up 5 minutes later. My phone wouldn't stop buzzing. Message after message. Notification after notification. I looked at the screen. My stomach twisted. Screenshots. Everywhere. My locker was covered with printed copies by third period. Everyone was staring, whispering, pointing, and I had no idea how she got into my private messages. My name is Zoe. I'm a sophomore. And the girl who leaked my secret? That's Harper Williams. Harper and I had been best friends since 6th grade. We did everything together. Sleepovers. Study sessions. We were on the volleyball team together. We told each other everything. Or at least I thought we did. 2 months ago I started crushing on this guy named Daniel Martinez. He's a junior. Super sweet. Plays guitar. We started texting after we got paired up in art class. Nothing serious. Just friendly. But I told Harper I liked him. Because that's what best friends do. Right? Wrong. Turns out Harper liked Daniel too. I didn't know. She never said anything. So when Daniel asked me to hang out after school, Harper felt betrayed. He stopped texting me back. Started sitting with other people at lunch. I tried to talk to her, but she kept brushing me off. I figured she'd get over it eventually. Then one Monday morning everything exploded. I woke up to 57 notifications. Texts. Instagram DMs. Even people I barely knew were messaging me. My best friend Chloe sent me a screenshot. My heart stopped. It was a private conversation. Between me and my cousin Lily. Where I vented about feeling insecure about my body. About hating how I looked in our volleyball uniforms. About feeling like I wasn't pretty enough. Really personal stuff. And Harper had posted it. On her Snapchat story. With the caption, when she talks about others but can't handle her own insecurities lol. I felt like I was gonna throw up. How did she even get that conversation? Then I remembered. 2 weeks ago Harper borrowed my phone in the locker room. Said hers died and she needed to text her mom. I didn't think anything of it. She must have screenshotted my messages then. I called her immediately. She didn't answer. I texted her. Why would you do this? No response. By the time I got to school everyone knew. People were looking at me differently. Some girls from the team were whispering. Daniel avoided eye contact in the hallway. I felt so exposed. So humiliated. Harper walked past me in the cafeteria. She didn't even look guilty. She just smirked. Like she won. I didn't want to be petty. I really didn't. But I was furious. And hurt. And embarrassed. So I started thinking. Harper always acted so perfect online. Her Instagram was flawless. Her Snapchat stories were carefully curated. But I knew the truth. Harper had a secret she'd been hiding for months. She'd been failing chemistry. Like actually failing. Her parents didn't know. Because she'd been photoshopping her progress reports before showing them. I knew because she told me. Back when we were still friends. I didn't want to use it. But then I remembered something. Harper's Snapchat was public. Anyone could see it. Including teachers. Including parents. I didn't leak anything. I didn't post screenshots. I just sent one anonymous email. To the school counselor. Explaining that a student might need academic support. And that falsified grades might be involved. 2 days later Harper got called into the office. Her parents were contacted. Her real grades were revealed. She got put on academic probation. Lost her spot on the volleyball team for the rest of the season. Her parents took away her phone. Her car. Everything. The whole school found out by the end of the week. Because her ex-teammate posted about it. Harper tried to blame me. But she had no proof. And honestly, after what she did to me, nobody cared. Daniel came up to me at my locker that Friday. Hey Zoe, he said. I'm sorry about what happened. That was really messed up. I smiled. Thanks. He hesitated. Harper told everyone you were stuck up. But you're actually really cool. We started talking more after that. And Harper, he switched friend groups. Deleted most of her social media. Stopped talking about me entirely. I'm not proud of what I did. But I also don't regret it. Harper tried to ruin my reputation. And karma came back for her instantly. I learned something important that year. Real friends don't humiliate you when they're jealous. Real friends talk things out. And if someone's willing to betray you over a crush, they were never really your friend. But if you think that story was intense, wait until you hear story 3. Open book story 3. The stolen project. He stole my entire project. Told the teacher I didn't do anything. And then karma destroyed her in front of the whole class. The class was completely silent. She stood at the front of the room, holding my poster board, about to present MY work. She looked so confident, so sure of herself. But then Mr. Thompson asked her one simple question. And she froze. Her face went pale. He realized. She'd messed with the wrong person. My name is Emily. I'm a senior. And the girl who stole my project? That's Brooke Sullivan. Brooke and I got randomly assigned as partners for our final history project. 20% of our grade. It was about the Cold War. We had 3 weeks to complete it. The project required research, a presentation, a poster board, and a 5-page paper. I was stressed because I'm applying to colleges. I needed an A in that class. Brooke seemed cool at first. We exchanged numbers, made a plan to meet at the library, but she never showed up. I texted her. No response. I tried again. He said she was busy. Had cheer practice. Family stuff. Whatever. After 2 weeks of nothing, I just did the project myself. All of it. The research. The poster. The paper. Everything. I figured I'd just tell Mr. Thompson she didn't contribute, and take the hit on the group grade. But then the day before it was due, Brooke texted me. Hey, can you send me what you have? I'll look it over. I sent her the Google Doc link. Big mistake. The next morning I got to class early, ready to present. But my poster board wasn't there. I texted Brooke. Where's the poster? She replied immediately. I have it. I'll bring it. She walked in 5 minutes late, carrying MY poster board. I noticed she'd added her name, in bigger letters than mine. Whatever. I just wanted to get this over with. Mr. Thompson called us up to present. I started talking, explaining our research. Brooke jumped in, cutting me off, taking over. I tried to add something. She talked over me. Then Mr. Thompson stopped us. Brooke, he said, can you explain the Truman Doctrine's impact on foreign policy? She blinked. It was important. Wrong. That was literally slide 3. I had explained it in detail in the paper. Mr. Thompson frowned. Emily. I explained it perfectly, because I'd actually done the work. Mr. Thompson nodded slowly. Interesting. Brooke, can you tell me about the sources cited in your bibliography? She looked panicked. There's books and websites. Mr. Thompson picked up the paper. This paper has 12 academic sources, formatted in Chicago style, with footnotes. Did you write this, Brooke? She hesitated. We both did. He looked at me. Emily, did you write this? I could have lied. I could have protected her. But I was done. Yes, sir. I wrote the entire thing. Brooke didn't contribute anything. Brooke's face went bright red. That's not true, she yelled. She's lying. Mr. Thompson held up his hand. I'll check the document edit history. My stomach flipped. But then I remembered. I'd done everything on Google Docs, which tracks every single edit, every change, with timestamps and usernames. Mr. Thompson pulled up the document on his laptop. The whole class watched. He scrolled through the edit history. His face got more serious. According to this, he said slowly, every single edit was made by Emily Rodriguez. From October 15th to November 10th. Brooke Sullivan made 0 edits. The class gasped. Brooke stood there, speechless, frozen. Mr. Thompson looked at Brooke. Did you contribute to this project at all? She couldn't even answer. Her mouth opened. Nothing came out. You're receiving a 0, he said, for academic dishonesty. And I'm reporting this to administration. Brooke grabbed her bag and basically ran out of the room. The class erupted in whispers. Everyone was looking at me. But this time, it wasn't bad. People were on MY's side. After class, 3 different people came up to me. That was insane. I can't believe she tried to steal your project. You handled that so well. Even Mr. Thompson pulled me aside. I'm sorry you had to deal with that, Emily. You'll receive full credit. And a letter of recommendation if you need one. Brooke got suspended for 3 days. Her parents were furious. The whole school found out. And her friends, they distanced themselves fast. Because nobody wants to be associated with a cheater. 2 weeks later I saw her in the hallway. She looked miserable. Almost felt bad. Almost. But then I remembered. He tried to steal MY work, ruin MY grade, and take credit for MY effort. She deserved everything she got. Senior year is stressful enough without someone trying to sabotage you. I learned that sometimes you have to stand up for yourself. Even when it's uncomfortable. Even when it makes you the bad guy. Because staying silent, that just lets people walk all over you. Brooke learned that the hard way. Me. I got into my dream college. With a full scholarship. Using that history grade. And a recommendation letter from Mr. Thompson. Karma doesn't always come fast. But when it does, it hits hard. 3 different stories. 3 different girls. But the same lesson. High school drama is brutal. But karma is faster. You don't always have to fight back. Sometimes you just have to let the truth speak for itself. These stories are real. And they happen every single day. If you've got your own revenge story, keep it to yourself. Or tell someone you trust. Either way, stay smart. Stay strong. And remember, karma's always watching.